Hello and welcome back to MiniCTM Sandstone. That's what I'm calling it, right? I haven't actually recorded an episode in a little bit. I took a small break to kind of catch up with other things. To start things off, there was a glitch where a custom potion put in here, and then you break this, and it loses the effect. It becomes something else. And I think my concern was, what if the player uses this to like get a full regeneration potion? I don't think you can, because I use water bottles to make my custom potions. But I just want to see if this was fixed or not. We are on the latest snapshot. Potion regeneration, 45 seconds. No, that is still a bug. So, although I do not condone cheating, this is in the game. Potion of regeneration. That is strange, because it was a water bottle with just custom potion. Well, I guess the new potions use the same sort of tags. Anyway, so I've made a few changes. I've moved the... Can I not click on this? Okay, let's pop that off. I moved the enchanting table up. And remember... Oh no. Guess what I just realized? Lapis. Enchanting tables now require lapis, which means I need to offer lapis in my maps, which means I can't proof it against, you know the rule, only get the wool from the dungeons. Yeah. All right, let me focus here. Let me figure out what I'm doing so we can actually get moving, and then I can talk while I'm walking, supposedly. So what will this become? Now I'm just curious. I'm not going to use these potions, so I'm kind of sacrificing them. I'm just curious what it's going to become. A full 3 minutes of fire resistance. Not as intended. I want to break one of those open and... Oh man, I just got rid of 2 potions that I could have used. Okay, let's throw on our armor. Let's see, is there any reason to wear this over this? No, we're going to throw that on. We'll toss this in here. I went ahead and gathered up some coal and some stone from down below. Just grindy stuff, really. And, pro tip, I popped some dirt up here, and I planted the trees. This way they're close to home, but they're up, so I don't have to try to... so sad. Yeah. So I don't have to try to make enough room inside, but it's still safe. This safety hut is safe. Now, there's a few points we can go from here. And as I always say, I'm trying to go the way I think the player would go. If I go up there, I'm going to see a sign that says Dungeon 2. Me, personally, I would go, oh, no, I should do Dungeon 1 first. If I dare to explore over there, I would find some skeleton towers, if they work correctly. Don't know that they will. Ooh, free flesh. And they will totally shoot me. And I might say, maybe I'm under-geared for that. If I come up here, I'm going to see the monument, which we totally need to take a visit to, just so you can see it. But we can just wait till we get the first wool. And if I were to go up there, that's a Dungeon 3. So I think I would pretty much be pointed in the direction of going back to where I was, if I even came out here to start with. Which, I think with all the signs that I've added since, I would think that would direct the player here. And I definitely need a bed, because I want to be able to set my spawn. But so I think the first order of... I want to say magnitude. I don't think that's a correct sentence. The number one thing on my list is to secure that area. That looks pretty cool. I wonder... view. I have this set to 10, and that's just because on the server it's limited to 10. Awesome. And at 10 it gives that kind of I think it does a really good job of fading out the background, which this will do once it loads in enough. See, there it goes. It doesn't draw it fast enough. I'm already limiting myself to 30 frames a second because that's what I'm going to have to encode the video at anyway, so I figure that'll make the size smaller. This is all sorts of stuff that have nothing to do with the map. But as I'm playing the map, I'm going to try to more so focus on what am I thinking as a player. Like, this is slow sand, so I don't want to go back here, but I do want to make the area safe. The problem always is, the balance always is, how safe do you make it? For one, it's using up your resources. For two, an area that a guy cannot spawn is an area that... No, that's not the sentence. An area where someone cannot spawn means the likelihood of them spawning somewhere else increases. I don't know if that's true. I don't know that it does increase the chance. That's just what I'm kind of thinking. Like, oh, I think it still has the same amount of chance for something to spawn in position A as it does in position B or position Z or whatever we want to call it. The thing is, if there's more places for them to spawn, then they're more likely to stay spread out. Oh, this is going to be not a good thing. Now watch the durability on my sword as I'm hitting these guys. It just melts. And I hear a baby somewhere. Now this is enchanted with something, and I don't recall what. But I definitely want to use something that's going to be a little stronger. And you're seeing all these chests. Whoa. This slow sand actually really helps in this area. But like I'm saying, so let's say I make this entire area safe up here. Torches everywhere. Because I am afraid. And I am. I'm afraid of getting killed. Then, as the spawning engine pumps away, I feel like it's just going to keep putting them down there. Do-it-yourself garden kit. Nope. Apparently I had a brief moment of invulnerability there. I think this slow sand and the cobwebs, though, is a good combination to, even though these aren't full walls, I feel kind of safe. So here's some farmland, a stone hoe, a stone shovel, so I didn't really need to make that, but I don't have everything memorized of what's here. A melon and carrots. Want to get that back to base, and actually, I'd like to get that. And if I take these signs, then I don't have to make signs to label my chest later. I think I'm comfortable with the amount of light in here. It's not too terrible. What I do need to worry about is when it's night, things can spawn on top. Well, can they? No, they can't. But they can. There's spawners up there. I don't know if I'm activating them or not, honestly. Party time. Now, this is an example of a chest that is highly decorated. Right? Here's spruce wood planks, but it's a table. There's a cake. It's on top of the table. This is confetti. I could rename all these. Here's a spawn creep break. Here's a string. Here's a piñata stick. So it's party time. It's a piñata. Looting 3. I think I increased that, but not in this copy, obviously. You don't have to take all these. You can, if you want. I'd take the cake. I'd take the wood. I'd take the string. Why would you need this? I don't think you really ever would, so don't take it. Except for the fact that I want the chest. Another tactic I can do, but I'd rather not have to employ it, is like I'm hanging out this area a long time. So things are slowly spawning. The area is getting more dangerous. So what I might want to do is leave the area. And gosh, this ain't bad at all. I've gone through so many tweaks to this thing to try to make it so the player doesn't die. This is the first area. My concern is, of course... Ow! My concern is, of course, that somebody dies a whole bunch in this, and they get discouraged. And that's no good. Okay, let's see. What am I going to do? I need to eat, and I need... What was I doing? I don't remember. I kind of don't like this lighting glitch. It's a little annoying. Hunger bar up. And string... I had a thought, and I'm not sure what I was trying to do. Stone to spawner. Here is just some stone picks for if you're starting out. Oh, I needed to drop a sword down. Derp. Here's a broken spawner. It's called broken spawner. It will not work. Actually, let's just do this. I want these blocks. Originally, that was a pig spawner. Actually, I think it just said mob spawner. And it was just a troll. Like, there's a thing and you can't really do anything with it. But people kept thinking that it should work. And I've had some players, they just probably spent like 15 minutes digging out an area, making it all nice, lighting it up, trying to take out the torches, get the torches. I'm going to follow all these paths real quick. Make sure I didn't miss anything. And just have it not work. See that? That's a big fall. That's not something I want to do. Yeah, here's something. This place has been quite dangerous before. I think I had spider spawners here in here at one point. Spider web remover. These are efficiency 2. And that's just going to break through the cobwebs faster. And look, here's some cobwebs. I don't know why anyone would want them. But again, you're welcome to take anything you want. Just don't feel like you have to take everything. I think people feel that way in a lot of maps, and especially on some of the larger and newer CTM maps. They do this random loot. So there's a lot of garbage items that just don't do anything. And if you pick everything up, then you're just going to... I saw green. It's the egg I threw. You're just going to fill your inventory. All right, I'm going to make a little small safety post, and actually I'm going to make a bed and get rid of the night. And I'll be right back. I was going to come back to you when everything was all prepared, but I just wanted to show off this desert. This is not something you're supposed to travel at night, ever, because, oh my gosh. Oh, that looked really cool the way they spawned in. I don't think it used to do it quite like that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And so what I'm wondering is, should it happen like that during daytime? They will all burn up. I could give them hats, but I could make it so it spawns them during the day. I could basically, you stack an item on their head. I guess I could talk more about that on the mapping segment next episode. But I'd love to hear what you think on that. I'm going to have to decide before I actually can hear from you. And the other thing to consider, should I hide a grass block somewhere? Because that would fix this. But as of now, that's just going to spin, spin, spin. It's not going to do nothing. Because there's no valid spawn locations. Now, I wanted to make a bed. And if you're not familiar, it's like you don't got wool, but I got string. Come on, you should know that. And then we go do. You know something I would like to say related to gameplay mechanics? Let's see if I can sleep. Nope, there's too many monsters nearby. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's hilarious. They're everywhere. Look at this. This is crazy. Oh, this is amazing. That's what I wanted. I've never seen anyone encounter that, though, which is why I kind of want to do it during the day. Come here, guy. Come on in. Ow. Ooh. Where's my pinata stick? This has looting 3, so slightly better chance to drop the pants. I think also in my other maps I have the drop rate set too high. Which obviously, like, nothing there. Okay. And so I've tweaked that in my updates. Usually kind of lower it. Okay. Was that the only guy nearby? Yeah. And we have this bug on this current snapshot where you stand on the bed. Everybody's going to burn. Oh. Oh. I know what I need to do. Oh, I'm too slow. I'm too slow. You need to be out there when it changes day to be punching these fools. Oh, can I get down there in time? Bummer. Okay. Next time we get here when it's night, totally going to do that. Okay, I don't want to spend all this time derping around. I'm going to cut away here, and I'll be right back. All right, I have a little more supplies with me. I want to place a chest right there, but that's just a little too close for comfort. Let's see. Right here is safe. Just going to pop down here. This is called a backup chest. It's something that I should be doing more often in Pantheon. I got a full stack, torches, a little more food. There's going to be a lot of spider webs down there. Would this do more damage than this? And the answer is yes. This slot, and this slot, the one that's gone, are the special items. Everything else is a single enchantment. This is irrelevant, of course, because if you've been watching the mapping portions, we're changing this all out. Smite 1 and knock back 1. I'm going to want this, and it's for a specific reason, and hopefully I'll get to show you this episode. Now, if you want to do a speed run, you should know that there is a block, and I honestly don't know which one, but there is a block that you can knock out that will basically just let you go straight to the wool, the fleecy box. Endstone I used here for texture, but it's also quite annoying. Now this is a dark cave, so we should definitely have a decent amount of spawns here. However, I believe the webs, oh, and that was all my arrows, make for invalid spawning locations. So there's that. Oh, we want to get here, and then we want to run. Run! I got the light in place to help make invalid spawning locations. Oh, they're not going to run after me? My plan ain't going to work, guys, unless you run after me. Let's try to entice them. But see, right now the spawner's activated. You want to stay out of those spawners' range. Very important. Of course, if you play CTMs, then you know. But actually, I've already mentioned I'm going to try to get my server mates to watch this series. Oh. Come on, come on. Okay, now that spawner is still trying to go. I want to light up these areas to make them invalid for spawning. I want to jump ahead a little. Place some torches, but not enough to activate it. Oh, goodness. Okay, we should be safe enough to at least take this out. I'm going to try to get my server mates to watch this, and at least two of them, Dolan and Swordfish, I hope I can reveal this, because it might not even happen, but they have best faith, good intentions to play through, oh gosh, hello, to play through my map. Was this Bane of Arthropods? No, that was Knockback and Smite. And now I'm low on health, with no real food source. If I kill some more skeletons, then I'll have more bone meal, and I can kind of get some carrots going. I have 4 over there, so 4 planted and 1 to take with me, so like, no, I'll just leave it. Foundational support. Ah, yes. Kind of a trolley type thing. Except remember, fire can become chain armor. Netherrack, chiseled sandstone. Yes. I always want a stack of blocks for whatever I might need. We will keep this as our Did I not ring? Yes, I did. We're going to use this as our utility slot. It's just I have different swords. Here's my regular sword. Here's my... actually, let's use this as a regular sword. It's going to do less damage when we're fighting spiders, though, and there's going to be a lot of spiders, so I should have grabbed the... I should have grabbed it. Okay, I'll grab it. I'll just go grab it. bRanN's dungeon loot. Now, those particles coming off me, those should be faint. Actually, did I... Yes. I'm working on a custom texture pack for this, and I'm not going to change a whole lot of stuff. Smite is in the first one. Because I like the default, and part of what I like about this... oh gosh, come on. The CTM genre is that it's all in vanilla. There's no mods, there's no weird rules like don't ever place this block or don't ever do this thing or... Okay, spider sword. That should hit him for more. I do miss my... mish? What? That's... Come on, speak correctly. I do miss my damage indicators mod. Oh gosh, good. I love seeing how much I actually hit, and I love the feedback that that gives. So a lot of these weapons, the amount of damage they do can be random. Oh, we need to back off. Oh. Oh gosh, yeah, hit him. Get mad. We're going to top off our hunger so we can heal. Do I have any arrows? I have 2. Oh, wow. Wow, he had aim that time. This is normal difficulty, by the way, if you do not recall. I should not be getting close, should I? This is my garbage sword. In the chest, I upped what that does. Come on, guy, die. I upped efficiency and unbreaking. I think I upped them both. Well, you know. I probably showed you. I'm sure I showed you. Ah! Actually, knockback. Knockback is great against creepers, horrible against skeletons, because it just gets them out of your range. And then what? They just shoot at you more? I actually think it's really cool that the enchantments can kind of work like that. That one is really effective against a certain thing, yet not so effective against the other. So I think if you were going to kind of think on, let's add a mob to the game, I think the best place to brainstorm would be to look at the enchantments. He's stuck in the web. Ooh. Look at all the different enchantments and kind of make a list of which one's useful and which one's not for the existing mobs, and then take ones that don't seem like they have really a major plus or minus one way or the other, and figure that one out. Now, there's a couple spawners down here, I think, if I recall correctly, and that just spawned successfully, didn't it? And this spider is not one that you want to mess with. Actually, you could put those both in an anvil, but it wouldn't be worth it. Oh. Poison spider. Oh, dang it. Dang it. Did someone hit me? No. Oh, gosh. Get out of here. Get out of here. First part of normal. Poison. Oh. It's totally a mapping thing, but I need to mention it now while it's in my brain. Those spiders, I wanted them to not be poisonous. That was my intention. So originally, when I made them, I gave them weakness, so they'd hit for less. But the least amount you can have them hit you for is 1, right? And if they hit for 1, they still poison you because they're touching you. And if you actually make them hit you for 0, like they have so much weakness that their output will always be nothing, they actually will not. I don't know why I'm wasting that sword, because I'm not paying attention. They will not attack you. They just sit there and do nothing. Okay, we are nearly out of time. I have not died yet, and that's good. I wish this would show the names. Why is it not? Oh, it is, but they're not custom named. That's the problem. But I didn't want to custom name these because they were supposed to be mundane. So that's on me. Let's see. Will this get me? Yes. Oh gosh. Arrows? 2. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I don't want the hunger. Oh man, hunger sucks. I kind of would like a natural way to get saturation. Oh gosh, no! Not the poison again. And I'm dead. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, bonus footage time. It just became day. Oh, and there's a bunch of jerks. Can I get this right? Can I time it right? Can you even get down there? I guess maybe you could put a bed down here. Hit you. And you should have little to no life. Give me your stuff. Give me your stuff. Give me your pants. Oh, that was lame. That was very anticlimactic. But I could make it so they spawn in the day. I really have to think about what I want to do there. I'm not sure if that's what I want to do or not, but we will discuss that next episode. And as always, no matter when you watch this episode, no matter when, like say all the episodes for this series are out, and you see something, and you think it could use a good change, or if something was different, it'd run better, or just some interesting little whatever, go ahead and post about it below, because I'll still read it. And even if I don't go back and update this map, I might keep that in mind for any future maps I make. Thank you so much for watching. This has been bRanN. I will see you next video. Have a great day. And just a quick note before I fade out, I'll final like. My intention is I'm going to go grab my stuff. So next episode that we play through, you won't have to watch me gather up my stuff. And I think I'll make a bed closer out there. So if we do die, we can just kind of hammer through it. And I'll get some supplies together. We will be well prepared. I'll see you then.